Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Just before we get started, I wanted to let you know about a free resource we created for you guys today for download. What it is the 3 pieces of exercise equipment you didn't know you had at home and exactly how to use them. All you have to do is head down to the description below, click on that link, it'll take you right to it, or head right to the website, physioready.com/equipment at home, and get started. All right, so without further ado, let's jump to the video. All right, guys, welcome to episode 6, part 1 of the Office series. And so for the episode 6, we're focusing on tennis elbow. And why we're breaking this up into 2 episodes is a lot of time people come in with tennis elbow, but it's not actually tennis elbow. So a lot of times if someone comes in, they've been treated for a long time for tennis elbow, even though they don't play tennis. They have this pain and it's not going away. They've done all these stretching, it's actually getting worse. It's a sign for you that it's probably not a classic tennis elbow. Sometimes there's a nerve that comes down this way called your radial nerve, and it can actually get stuck or irritated for whatever the reason, and that can cause that local pain, in which case treating it as a classic tennis elbow can actually make things worse. So I'm going to show you a test you can use to try to identify that, but if you do have this, I'd recommend popping in with a healthcare person that you trust to do either way. Part B of this will focus on how to treat more of a classic tennis elbow, and for part 1 here, we're going to focus on this sort of test to work on this piece of things, okay? So what we're going to do is grab on to our fists here like this. So you're going to put your thumb in between your fists like this. We call this pass the baton. It's a test for the radial nerve, which is just a nerve that comes out of the neck down into the forearm. So we're going to come up. You can stay facing this way. I'll face this. So you're going to come up across your arm, across your body. You're going to flex your wrist. And then holding this position, you're going to go ahead and straighten your elbow as you pull it back behind your body like this. Like you're passing a baton, Donovan Bailey doing some sprints. So as you come back down this way. And if you come down like this and it reproduces your pain, is uncomfortable, it's a good idea that something's going on with that nerve. Now, if you come here and then you bring your neck towards the side, so you bring your neck over like this and it makes it worse and you're like, that's my pain, you don't have a true tennis elbow, you got something else going on. And that's where we want to work on these sort of things, okay? So step 1, exercise number 1 we're going to do is use our trusty ball. You're going to put this in Brittany's capable hands, and we're going to work through this nerve pathway a little bit on your own. To start with, we're going to start at the shoulder. So she's going to come up here, do a bit of a trap grinder, just massage into this area. You can use your other hand if you'd like, actually. Yeah, over here like that, yeah. And she can push down like this. She can move her arm back and forth as she does this. She can move her neck back and forth if it's comfortable, to break up these muscles and just kind of relax them. We're just trying to tell the body, hey, it's okay for these muscles to relax and allow these nerves to move through the muscle well. The second place she's going to work is into her chest. So now she's going to work into here and just kind of roll around. There's a little tender bit in there you'll poke on. It should be comfortable. None of this should make things worse at your elbow. Perfect. So she works there. Number 3 spot she's going to hit is into here. We're actually going to do almost that cat's meow exercise we're going to do in our next episode for tennis elbow, but more locally over the area, and we can move back and forth a little bit like this. The number 1 thing you don't want to do for this is a static stretch. So if you have this going on, you don't want to do the classic tennis elbow stretch, which is this, because it will make things more uncomfortable and worse. Nerves don't like to be stretched, like to be moved back and forth. So holding that nice comfortable stretch here is a good place to start for a true tennis elbow, not for this piece. Now, once you've gone ahead and loosened up that muscle, we're going to go ahead and use that test to treat it. So we're going to come here in that fist, our pass our baton position. We should go back and it should feel better a little bit after you do that release. If it's not feeling better after that little bit of a 2 minutes in each spot, then you want to go get yourself taking a look at. But if it is feeling better, what you can do is rock back and forth a little bit like this. So you're coming up like this, fully slackening or bending the nerve, and then you're going to go ahead and pull it through and lengthen it till you get a bit of a stretch, and then come back up. So you're here and back up, here and back up. Perfect. And if we take a look at Brittany do this from the side, she comes up, like that. She comes down and she bends just to there and feels a bit of a stretch. She could even add a little bit of neck movement if she wanted to get a bit more of a stretch to it. But generally, you're passing that baton back about 10 to 15 reps of that, and you want to ideally do this 3 to 4 times throughout the day. All right, so that's our part A of episode 6 of Tennis Elbow. Part B, coming next week, subscribe to check that out, is going to be more focused on a classical tennis elbow. All ways you can do this for the comfort of your office. Hey guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Really appreciate it. Want to remind you one more time that free resource we have for you guys because we appreciate you. It is the 3 pieces of exercise equipment you did not know you had at home and exactly how to use them. All you have to do to download that is head down to the description below. Click on that link. You can download it or head right to our website, physioready.com/equipment-at-home, and get started. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't liked us, please do that. We appreciate that. Share away, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.